Dogs.com and sportschatplace.com. It is Tuesday, August 25th, 2020, here with your live show. We're live 7 days a week, 365 days a year, giving out free picks across the board. Of course, our best bets always at our premium area. Both Pick Dogs and Sports Chat Place have premium areas. They're pretty much exactly the same. They're just on different websites, but just, the different color to match the website, but basically the same thing, same handicappers, same everything. And one of the top handicappers on there is the best of this show, which is one pick each from each of the guys that are regulars on this show: Brian Bittler, Rod Zawacki, Chris Ruffalo, and Mitch Wilson. That's me. And then we also have one consensus play, which is a play that we all agree on, which if you watch this show on a regular basis, and thousands of people do, doesn't happen too many games each day. But anyways, got a pretty good show here, and it's pretty cool today because one of the things that we've added is a 6 p.m. Eastern time show. I always say, you love everything you do, and you love, in business, you love all your projects, you love everything, but I like this show the best. I'm not afraid to say it. I don't care. I do. We just have a lot of fun on this show. The other show is kind of like, it's high paced, and I kind of have to defer a lot on that show to Tony T and and the guys, because we don't have a lot of time before the games start. So the whole Mitch talks too much and all that other stuff, it kind of really does come into play instead of like, well, who cares? The games don't start for a million hours. The thing about today's schedule is that most of the games start a little later today. And we've had like a lot of weekday daytime sports since the COVID restart. And now we have a lot of we're kind of back on a regular schedule today. The first NBA game is at 6:30. The NHL games are at night. We have a couple double headers in baseball, but even those start kind of late. But Brian, yesterday on the show we kind of pumped up the Tigers a little bit, and the Tigers didn't win. So does that mean that you don't win every pick that you give out? Is that, or every pick that you like? Like, is that it wasn't even a pick that we just gave out. It was a pick that we actually liked. So does that mean that every pick that you really like, you don't win? Because I know what a lot of people say about me on YouTube is they just bet against every pick that I make, and that's okay. You can go ahead and do that. You're free to. It's your money, right? I live in Maui, in the ocean, and I got that way for my picks. Anyways, works for me. Rod actually asked me a great question yesterday, Chris, when we were doing the hockey videos. We were talking about something. Oh, I got you guys backwards. Anyways, normally Chris is here and Rod is here. That's weird. We'll just mix you guys back. But Rod asked me, what's the difference between the men's room at the public golf course and of the golf where you play? And I showed them pictures of the men's room where I play. And they were just like, oh my God. A little different. Anyways,
huge difference.
Huge. I would say huge difference.
It's kind of like the difference at a Major League Baseball Diamond Club section bathrooms and then the general public bathrooms that the regular guys do.
I would say it's a little more extreme than that. But our clubhouse at our club was designed by Frank Lloyd Wright. It was a design that was supposed to be Marilyn Monroe's house before she passed away. So the house was never built, and they built the house here in Maui, up on the side of a mountain with double ocean views. Maui, it's an island, so most of the island, like my house, we have a south ocean view. But the club, the way it's situated in the mountains, the front nine you have a south ocean view, and then the back nine you have a north shore ocean view. So it's just like pretty cool. And then a lot of it is like Asian, designed on the inside. So there's like these Asian baths and things, and all kinds of little benches in the showers and stuff, weird stuff. I don't really use it. I don't know how to use it. I would feel weird sitting there on a bench. People are like, that's not what it's for. People are like, that's not what that's for. Anyways, speaking of benches, Brian, the Tigers. I knew it right away. In that game, it was sometimes you're like, oh, I'm in it. Other times you know it right away. I knew it with the Tigers, and I thought we were actually in trouble with that under on the Rangers game, but they scored 5 runs early, and that was it. But what are you thinking for today and yesterday?
Well, as far as yesterday goes, if I got $100 and I want to make a good sports investment, taking the Tigers for plus money or a minus 250 Lakers just to win, I mean, it's pretty obvious. I mean, for me, the value, I mean, high money line games, you aren't going to make money long term. Short and simple. Today, I got an NBA no limit investment. Make sure you guys check that out. $29.95. I feel good about the NBA card. Major League Baseball, I'm a little iffy on.
How about you, Rod? What are you looking at today? I got you guys in a different order, so it's like I can move you guys.
Today I'm looking at I got to tackle the books. I got 3 NBA and 2 hockey. Love those 5 plays today.
Chris, how about you?
It's one of my favorite days of the week, 2 for Tuesday. So I got 2 different sports all combined in one package. I got 3 MLB, 2 NHL for $29.95. I'm loving these games today.
3 MLB, 2 NHL.
Yeah.
No NBA.
No NBA for me today.
No NBA. Okay. Anyway, speaking of NBA, I got NBA today. I only have NBA actually is in my, if you have like a package that's 3 days or longer, my NBA pick is in there. I only have 1 NBA pick. I guess I could put it out as a solo play. I think maybe I'll do that after the show. But we got the Utah Jazz and the Denver Nuggets. Nuggets won the first game, but it's been all Jazz since then. Donovan Mitchell show. This guy he's tough. And I said this a couple of years ago, when the Warriors were on that run, the only team that gave them a tough time in the playoffs was the Jazz. And here they are, I don't know. They're super, super talented, but they play in Utah, so they kind of fly under the radar. What are you thinking here, Brian?
Cash the Nuggets game by luck, last second shot. But as far as this game goes, I'm looking at the total. I get to go under the number. I think these 2 teams are really going to be battling. The must-win game for both teams, especially the Nuggets. So
there's no pictures on my betting tickets of how it happened. There's just either a winner or a loser. Rod, how about you?
I'm going to take the over. I think this is a run and gun game. We haven't seen a whole lot of defense in the series so far. I'm going to take the over.
Chris Ruffalo?
Yeah, I'm going to take the over as well. I'm with Rod on this one. I think it's a higher scoring, faster paced game.
B Foundation asked me if I ever play first inning score or no. I'm not saying I would never do it. I'm just saying I don't do it. I don't think I can't remember a time where I did that. It's too much of a coin flip for me. It's like the pitchers are facing the best batters, and the pitchers, a lot of pitchers are slow starters. I would probably always go that there would be a score in the first inning. But anyways, we got the second game of the night is the Clippers and the Mavericks, and this has been like for a first round series, this one has been off the hook. This one, I mean, does anyone even mind if this thing goes 7 and we only have to sit there with 1 NBA game a night? 'Cause it's so good. It's such a good series. It's kind of like you have one guy who just refuses to lose in Kawhi Leonard, and then you have another guy that just says, I can hit a shot from anywhere, and it doesn't matter if I see the basket or not. I'm dialed in, and that's Luka. And I don't know, Brian. This is a crazy ass series. Dallas and the Clippers.
Yep, definitely crazy. Very good, entertaining. Line open up at 237.5. I think it's sitting at 234.5 for the total. I'm going to lean again to the under here. I think these teams are going to battle it out here. Must-win game.
How about you, Rod?
I'm going to take the over. The over is 5-0 in the Mavericks' last 5 games following a win. The over is 6-0 the last 6 following a straight-up win for the Mavericks. We can look at the Clippers, and the Clippers, same thing. Over is 8-2 the last 10. Give me the over here.
Chris?
Yeah, I'll take the Mavericks and the points. I think the Clippers win, but I think it's less than 7. I think it's a tight game throughout, and it comes down to a last shot again.
$10 super chat from Eric. Send me your information, and I will send you a T-shirt. Be sure to include the T-shirt size. Like yesterday in our live show, I said to Al Ninos, "Hey, I'll send you a T-shirt." He's like, "Okay," sends me his address. Like, they're not one size fits all, buddy. Anyways, got in this one. I think I disagree with Bitler here. I haven't seen the Mavericks play a shred of defense in this series. Not even a shred. I mean, not. I mean, there's nothing about this series I've seen even a shred of defense. I mean, I don't know. I think it goes way over. I think this thing can go to 300.
Why is that line coming down 3 points if it's going to go way over?
Because
people love to bet overs.
People are stupid. People are stupid.
Just a lean for me, but
I mean, let's look at public percentages in these totals. I mean, we've seen a bunch of them come down where they've gone flying over the top.
Yeah, that's true.
And I'll tell you, this series is loaded with these like overtime buzzer beaters. I mean, I don't know that. I think
they put that line down to scare you.
I think the Raptors. I think the Raptors game the other night was one of those where it went down like 3 points, and the Raptors scored 150
or something.
So
I hate totals.
Yeah, I mean, I like I always say, people are like, well, what happens, when the line moves the other way or whatever? I like it even more. That's what it is. Why? Because some guy, who, I've said this a million times. I don't get comped in Vegas. I don't get the high roller suites. I don't get any of this stuff. That's for the people that lose. The people that lose are the ones that get that stuff. I don't get any of that stuff. Anyways.
Their money, and they're like, we don't want you to stay here.
No, they don't.
When you're losing, they're like,
no.
oh yeah, come on in here, have this room, and have some food.
Nah, that doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. Maybe for the horse racing it does, but that's because it's built in. It's built in to the thing. They gave me like a free egg and cheese sandwich at MGM. Where you get those comps is at the tables. And at the slots. Believe me, when you're taking them down, in the sports book, they're not going to say, oh yeah, and have some steak and lobster on us on top of the beating that you just handed me. It's like you sat here and drank for free. You took all these drink tickets. You gave them to everybody in the sports book, so nobody had to pay for drinks, and then you clobbered us. It's like, yeah, real good day. Anyways, let's get to Major League Baseball action. Yesterday we talked we did a feature on our show where we said, what's the game, that you wish you would have put a premium pick on? And I said the under in the Rangers game.
I said the Brewers.
I also said the Astros would win by a touchdown, and they did. I know that a lot of people are saying that in the Facebook group.
The Astros on the run line.
They had one bad inning yesterday.
No. It was the Angels. That like when the Angels scored all those runs, they were all off errors. Like every single one of them bounced off a guy's glove. It was amazing that they got those runs. Every one of them was like hit right to a guy, and the guy actually touched the ball. It was not a close game. Speaking of not close games,
they'll get swept today, so I'm done with the Angels.
I'm thankful because I'm kind of sick of hearing about it. Anyways, we got Chris better do a Taco Tuesday package for today, and Marinara Monday has passed. Brian, your Angels are back at it. Jose Suarez on the mound against Christian Javier. Late line on this sucker. Game 1 of a doubleheader. They moved this up because there's a tropical storm impending for Thursday.
Yeah, I see it like minus 160 Astros. That's a little bit out of my juice range, but I'll still lean towards the Astros. They should have no problems with Suarez on the mound. Angels are going to get destroyed. Late 2.5 in this one.
Any thoughts on George Springer getting absolutely plugged last night. I mean, we've seen the Astros get thrown at, a bunch this season, but I mean, Springer, I replayed it because my wife was like, "What was that noise?" And I said, "That was the guy getting hit with the ball." And she was like, "Oh my God." It was like she wasn't even watching the game. She was like reading something. She's like, "What was that?" I was like, "That was the sound of the ball hitting the guy." It was like they threw it so hard at him. Yeah, Springer too. That had to hurt. It had to hurt, man. You could hear the pop. It was like, Rod, what do you like here in the Astros Angels game 1? You think the Astros throw back at the Angels today? You think there's going to be a fight in this one? Little fight with no masks on.
Little with no masks.
Yeah.
I'll take Houston on the run line again.
My guess is you throw at Springer, it's going to be Trout they're going to throw out. Chris? Could be Rendon.
This line moved from minus 169 to like minus 145.
It was on the move. I'm trying to see if there's a line for minus 2.5, minus 3.5. I think I'm gonna lay it up to even minus 3.5 here. I think this is a blowout from start to finish.
I wonder if Houston changed starters, moved Javier to the late game. I don't know.
We have our new consensus report that will be coming out in the next day or two. We have a consensus report that the guys behind the scenes. I get like test things in my email when the guys are testing, like how you pay for this stuff or whatever. And I got a few test emails this morning from our tech guys buying the consensus report that doesn't exist. So we have a consensus report coming out. I haven't done really any specials with our premium products, but I'm going to with our consensus report on for both of our live shows. I'm not going to it's not going to be like broadcast on the site or anything like that. It'll just be for people that watch the live show and probably newsletter subscribers, and that's it. But anyways, back to the game. Chris, did we get your pick?
Yeah, I'm Mariners. Astros minus 2.5.
Okay. Mets playing the Marlins. I'm still not seeing the line on this one. Let me see if I can get a line on the first game between the Mets and the Marlins.
Minus 167 I'm seeing for Mets.
Gesellman, but I don't see a pitcher listed for the Marlins yet. I hate Gesellman. I don't like putting my money on him, and I probably wouldn't bet this game. But I would say that the Mets really beat the crap out of the Marlins last time these two teams played. Brian, what are you thinking?
Lean to the Marlins here. Not the best play on the board. I'm not rushing to the window to bet it.
I don't know what that is. What you're talking about. But if it's any kind of product, a sports betting product, you'll be banned from our chat and our show. We're certainly not going to endorse anybody else's products here unless it's something that we've checked out thoroughly. Rod?
Well, when the line comes up, I would take the over.
The line's out. The line is out. It's minus 167 plus 157. There's just no starting pitcher listed for the Marlins.
And no total? Do we have a total?
Seven and a half.
Yeah, I'll take the over.
7-inning game.
Yep,
Chris?
I'll take the over.
Yeah, I'll take the over as well.
I love the Mets. I mean, in this one, run line. They just slaughtered the Marlins last time they played. I mean, they just crushed them. Got Jake Arrieta and Eric Fedde on the mound in this one in Washington. Brian, what are you thinking? You got to look at us when you're talking to us.
I'm looking down here at these numbers here, but I'm going to lean towards the over here. Phillies bullpen's terrible. Nationals didn't get the day off like the Phillies did yesterday. I think it goes over the 10.5. I'm not a Jake Arrieta fan.
I'll take Washington here. Give me Washington on the money line. I'm not a Jake Arrieta fan at all.
Yeah, I'm with Brian there. I like the over. The Arrieta's had struggled with his command lately, and I'm not an Eric Fetty guy either, so I'll take the over 10.5.
We have a lock of death here from Mikey Diaz. He says take the Clippers by 30. We know what the word lock means on our show. Someone comes in these comments as lock. It's the lock of death, and we never see these guys ever again. Anyways, I like the Nationals. I mean, Jake Arrieta, you gotta be kidding me. He's just not a viable product anymore. Speaking about not viable products, Kyle Hart and Chase Anderson going at it in Buffalo. The total on this thing's gone from 10.5 to 11.5 with Hart pitching in this stadium. And the line, the Yard Goats went from -130 to -125. I don't know. The Yard Goats looked pretty good against the Rays this weekend. A much better team than they faced here in Boston. And we saw that Boston bullpen implode at Camden Yards. I don't know. Sometimes this stuff just doesn't make any sense to me at all, Brian.
I had written down the Red Sox. I was going to take them as a premium play, but just looking at it, I just cannot take Boston. Chase Anderson's not a bad pitcher. I think he actually lasts 5 or 6 innings today. I'll take the Blue Jays.
I'll take the Jays on the run line here.
How about you, Chris? Yard Goats?
I'll stick with Toronto.
Chris is
Money line.
on the Yard Goats. We've got the Rays against the Orioles. Tyler Glass now after we had him at +170 against the Yankees. Now he's -222 against the Orioles. I don't think he's that good. You know, it's like I liked him at +170. It doesn't mean I like him at -225. Brian, you got 225 I can borrow?
No.
I like it with your money, but with my money, it's an insult.
No. Tommy Malone's not that bad. 25 strikeouts, 3 walks. His ERA is a little high, but you know what? I'll take the Orioles +1.5 here. I think it's a close game.
Yep. If you went with the Clippers money line in every game so far, you've lost because they've been favored in every game, so they've been minus odds. And when you won 100. When you lost, so you're probably down almost 2 units.
They're around -250, -275.
The Clippers at -6.5. Really?
No. I thought you meant just to win the game. I thought you were talking about money line for the Clippers.
Brian Bitler has a shirt. He wore it yesterday.
Or 2 days in a row.
Yeah, stinking up the joint. Rod, Glass now, Malone.
For me, I'll take a shot with Baltimore here. I'm not a huge Glasnow fan.
How about you, Chris?
Yeah, I'll take Baltimore on the money line as well.
Got the Angels in Game 2 against the Astros. Lance McCullers against Julio Teheran. I love the Astros in this one again. Brian?
Yeah, Astros are sweeping this one. Well, that might mean the Angels are going to win since I'm going against them. But I'll lay the 1.5 with Houston. I think they pummel them.
We got a thank me later idiot comment here. Thank me later. Yeah, and what if you lose? What do we get to do then? You know, we'll just save it. We'll just save everyone the aggravation. We'll just call you out on it instead. I hate the thank me later. Hate the thank me later. It's like amateur hour.
Yeah, give me Houston.
Thank me later is amateur hour, and lock is lock of death, man. That's like there's a site out there that rhymes with covers that has a forum out there, and it's like you see your lock all the time. It's like just bet against it.
Bet the Dodgers money line. Thank me later.
Yeah. I don't know Vegas Dave personally. I don't know him. I've never met him and I've never spoke to him, so I don't know anything about him. All I know is from what other people tell me, and that I can't. It's not my. I mean, people tell me lots of things. Anyways, McCullers in Tehran. Anyone?
Houston.
Astros -2.5.
All right. Garrett Cole against Toussaint for the Yankees and the Braves. I hate saying these words, but Yankees run line. It's the issue here is the teams that come off the COVID break have been tearing it up every single time, and now it's Garrett Cole off the COVID break second time. It's like I haven't been a Yankees Dodgers run line guy all season, and everyone gets one. This was my one. Yankees run line. I don't like the Sant too much either, so it's kind of a double whammy. Brian?
Yep, this isn't a game I'm rushing to bet, but I'll take the Yankees -1.5 here. I think it's the only way you can go.
Rod?
Yeah, I'll take the Yankees -1.5. The Yankees are 8-0 the last 8 meetings in Atlanta. Give me the Yankees.
Yeah, the problem with Tucson, he's either really good or really bad, but I'm with you guys. I can't go against Cole after the COVID break. Give me Yankees on the run line.
All right. We got the Indians, Shane Baby Bieber up against Rich Hill. I don't know. I think -175 is actually a value play on Bieber here. Brian? I thought the Indians had so many chances last night. Oh, my God. So many chances. Just not. I mean, they had a guy with nobody out, down by a run, guy on second, nobody out in the 8th inning, and couldn't convert.
I think quite similar to the Yankees game. The only way you can bet this game is really taking the Indians -1.5. I think Bieber's been lights out. Rich Hill, mediocre at best.
I'd be willing to go -175 in this situation. But I like the run line too. Rod?
Call me crazy, but I'm gonna take the Twins here.
You're crazy.
I call me crazy.
I will.
The Indians,
Foolish and lack vision.
the Indians, the Indians. The last how many games? Just like you said last night, leaving guys on. They can't get that clutch hit. They just the series before, same thing, leaving guys on, can't get the hit. Their offense is sleeping, and I don't know if Rich Hill's gonna wake it up, but I'll take the Twins here.
Yeah, I'm going to take the under here. I'm looking at Bieber's 6 starts this year. 5 of them have gone under with none of them seeing, or with all 5 seeing 6 runs or less. So give me the under here.
Got the Athletics against the Rangers. Heck of a game yesterday. That was a great game. Came all the way down to the last batter, to the last of the last.
I think they had bases loaded, 1 out, and got out of it. I think
So-
the Rangers did last night.
So so we actually have a pretty cool comment here. Shane S. A foolish lack vision shirt would be great. So here's the thing is that we have, I found a local printer finally for shirts. So I don't have to pay the shipping, which is crazy. So I've been giving out the shirts, right? I say if you do a $5 super chat, I'll give you a shirt. Okay, to mail a shirt to Canada is like $15. The shirts cost depending on what size you are, like the regular sizes are $7 and change, and to the big ones are like $10 each. So, the bulk of it's coming out of my pocket, but I found and then the shipping cost to Hawaii was outrageous. So I found a local guy, and we're going to be doing more shirts, same quality, same everything of the actual shirt, but we're definitely going to change them up a little bit. And I'm looking for something that's, we have a lot of good sayings that we have on the show and things like that, but I'm not sure exactly. I think the shirts work better when you don't go with too complicated and too busy, kind of like something like this or the Sports Chat ones with just the logo. But I consider doing a live show shirt. I just, that we only give out on the morning live show, like we'll have our regular shirts and then just a morning live show shirts, but I just can't think of what to do. So if anyone has any ideas for the shirt, I'm open. But I think we have so many different sayings, that it's tough to come up with them. Anyways, not a lot of chit chat going on over here. But Sean Manaea and Kyle Gibson, Brian.
A little bit juicy for me, but I got to believe Sean Manaea has a good start today. Oakland, better team. I'm going to lean towards Oakland.
I'll take Oakland on the run line here.
How about you, Chris?
Give me the over 8.5.
We've got the We got the Cubs against the Tigers. Tyler Chatwood's off the injured list and is making the start. Over. Brian?
Yeah, I was just looking to see what this total was at, 9.5. I'm going to lean towards the over here with Chatwood on the mound.
Yeah, over.
This might be the last straw for me, but I'll take the Tigers. I like Spencer Turnbull, so take a shot with Detroit here.
Let's do a little parlay. I'll parlay Ruffalo's Tigers with my over. I like that. Maybe. I think anytime you get plus money against Chatwood, you have to seriously, you have to take a good hard long look at it, right? We got Stephen Brault on the mound though against Lucas Giolito at the cell. Oh boy, this is a dropping total game. Brian loves these inverse total talks, and here's a dropping total from 9 to 8.5, and this fourth best hitters park in baseball. Lucas Giolito, a guy who's been, I'm a White Sox fan, and I will say this guy is overrated, like way overrated. Up against Stephen Brault and the Pirates, I could see 150 runs being scored in this one. Brian, how about you?
Pirates coming in 3 straight wins. White Sox, a big rival series with the Cubs. I'm going to go take a chance with the Pirates here at the plus money.
So Giolito, last time out, 3 hits, right? 13 strikeouts. The game before that, 6 hits, 5 runs, 4 earned, 5 strikeouts, 2 walks, 98 pitches. He hasn't given up a home run in 4 games, so he's due. Then you have, it's just, to me, it's like I've seen Giolito, and these are the type of boards that you see with him. The type of things that you see is that he'll have these games where it's like 4 hits, 6 strikeouts, 2 walks, no home runs. He doesn't give up a lot of home runs. And then you see this, 6 hits, 7 runs, 7 earned, 3 strikeouts, 3 walks, It's like he has these blow up games. And I could see it happening in this one. I could just see it. I don't know. I just feel it. Sometimes you get that feeling. How about you guys? You got a feeling?
I like the Pirates today. Give me Pittsburgh to win 4 in a row. Can't believe I said that. 4 in a row.
Yeah, I can't believe I'm going to say it either, but I like the Pirates too. Brault's been pretty good in the starter role. He's only given up 3 hits. He's had, I think, 15 shutout innings.
Yeah, against
take a shot with Pittsburgh.
Against this lineup, you're foolish and lack vision. We've got the let's go to something that might make some sense to you. We got the St. Louis Cardinals, Adam Wainwright, probably having a career year, late in his career, up against Matt Harvey, who he's got a job. Brian?
Matt Harvey's got a job here, and has probably given up
For how
runs.
long?
I'm going to take the over 9 here. I think both teams score some runs, get it over that 9.
Yeah, give me the over here as well. I think we're going to see a lot of runs, and the Cardinals.
Jeter says
on the
we
run
need
line.
a Jeter is still talking shirt. I would have another one that says something Jeter.
See, that has to be a 2-shirt package. Yeah, I'm on the over here. I just think it's a matter of if Kansas City chips in to help out. St. Louis could probably get to this one on Harvey on their own.
I think we could do something, probably some kind of giveaway for like if you buy the best of the live show daily package or something, we'll give you a shirt or something. Like a live show shirt, special live show one. I don't know. Just throwing some ideas out there.
7-day pass the daily live show.
How about if they just buy a daily pass? They get a shirt. I don't know. Let's make them jump through hoops and swim across an ocean. Here's a T-shirt. It's like, how about if we just give out shirts, man? Because we like doing stuff like that. We got the Brewers up against the Reds. Trevor Bauer, gosh, last night again. He always looks surprised when they smack the ball when he throws it. And it's like, he's the only one that looks surprised. It's like, everyone's like, pretty much went where you threw it. It's kind of like my golf shots. It's like, the problem is it went where I hit it. Brandon Woodruff is a number 1. Castillo is now a number 2. He's been playing like number 2. What do you think, Brian?
Well, I was trying to find a reason to take the Reds here because I liked Castillo last year, but this year just doesn't look the same. Woodruff, best pitcher in the Brewers. I'm going to lean towards the Brewers here.
How about you?
I'll take the over. I think we're going to see some runs in this game.
Yeah, I'm on Milwaukee as well. Castillo just doesn't look right this year, and Brandon Woodruff is the best pitcher in that rotation, so give me Milwaukee.
Speaking of overrated, Herman Marquez is pitching for the Rockies today. I've heard this guy's name mentioned in the same sentence as Cy Young Award in recent years. Up against Alex Young, who, I couldn't have been more wrong about this guy when he came up from the Pacific Coast League. He had the high ERA coming in, and we know the Pacific Coast League is a hitters league, so I kind of had underestimated him. But he's been a serviceable pitcher. He's way better than some of these other guys on the board, for sure. Diamondbacks close last night, but no cigar. Brian, you still on the Rockies? This team's two streaky teams, right? These teams win. And
Yeah,
lose.
D-backs let me down last night. I'm going to lean towards the under here. I think we see better performance from Marquez, and I like Alex Young a little bit. Give me under 9.5.
Yeah, I agree with that. Give me the under 9.5 as well. Both these teams look like they're struggling to actually put runs up. So give me the under.
I don't know if we're going to do that. I wish I would have put it in the premium because I think that's where that Tigers one was that we got kind of roasted in the Facebook group on. And then people were roasting me on my Rangers under pick. It's like, ouch, man. It's like thing one. It's like I still took it. I mean, oh man, we got to
Thank me later.
We should
Thank me later.
Yes, we should do a Mitch's email segment. We should have like a daily YouTube comments for the week section. We should do a Mitch's email for the week section. I mean, these are all, last game of the night. Oh no, we got 2 more. Chris Paddock against Marco Gonzalez. The Padres are on fire. I don't want to step in the way of them. I don't like minus 200. So maybe run line Padres. I don't know. What do you think, Brian?
I think Paddock's due for a shutout, complete game. I'd lay the run line here at the Padres. I'm not running to bet it, but I lean towards it.
Yeah, I'll take the Padres on the run line as well.
Chris?
I'll take a stab at Seattle here.
Johnny Cueto nearly no hitting the Dodgers isn't good enough for the odds makers. He's plus 180 here this time, up against Julio Urias, the guy who I don't know. It's kind of one of those guys been sitting on the world of potential. What do you think, Johnny Cueto or Urias, Brian?
Last time out, Julio only made it 1.2 innings, didn't get out of the second inning. For this plus money, I think the Giants and Padres are my dual dogs today. I'm going to ride both of them.
I'll take the Giants plus 1.5.
Give me the Giants in the money line.
All right, let's go to the NHL. Got the Tampa Bay Lightning up against the Boston Bruins. Got the Lightning minus 105, Bruins minus 110. This is pretty much a pick 'em. Spread knowledge likes the under in this one. Chris?
Yeah, I'm with spread knowledge on that one. We saw the first game barely got to a push from a late goal, but at 5.5, I really like the under here.
Thank you, Dennis Finley, for the super chat. Much appreciated for all the support you've given us through this show. Seriously, it helps us. Like now we can see Zawacki's face and Ruffalo's face, and we'll soon be able to see Brian Bittler not looking like he's talking to us through his phone. Thanks to you. Got him some equipment. Anyways.
I'll take the Bruins. Tampa can still suck it. That line looks really trappy to me. Why is Tampa minus 105? What?
I think with
All
Chris,
the money's on Tampa.
I think with Chris, we just need to get him like a banner, that goes behind him, like a step and repeat banner, because he seems to be on the road. We need to just get him a small one that he could kind of just throw up behind him, like a Sports Shop Pick Dog, Sports Shop Pick Dog, Sports Shop Pick Dogs, like,
Yeah, that would be cool.
yeah, something like that just goes behind him because you're right. He's always looks like he's in the laundry room or something. Just moving from place to place. Anyways, didn't you guys also have Brewers Yard Goats and Rangers game under in the premium picks, on the almost premium picks, all winners? Yeah, we did, but the one that everyone talks about is the Tigers. And I'm not going to really go into it too much, but after I think I've done a pretty good job of shedding off 99.9% of all the stuff that I have to read. But at a certain point, even even the guy with the best sense of humor in the world, it starts to wear on you. It doesn't bother you. It just gets tired. You just get tired of it. It's kind of like, some people you can just never make happy. Anyway, speaking about not happy, Vancouver got waxed in game 1 against Vegas. They weren't happy. Chris?
Yeah, I'm going to take the under here as well. I think Vancouver comes out with some intensity, and I think Vegas is still going to be as balanced as they've been all postseason. So give me the under here.
I'll take Vegas on the puck line. Vegas's record against Vancouver is 9-0-2. They have 0 losses against Vancouver in their history of being a team. Give me Vegas on the puck line.
Brian, anything?
I'm going to go under Bruins in the first game. In this game, I'm going to take a shot with the Canucks.
Okay. Got our parlay section coming up. First up, I got my YouTube comments that I'm working on right here. Let me go back to where we are. I don't have the parlay calculator up. Trying to remove. I have like the spammer. It's like, I think it's like a porn site or something that like spams the comments. I'm not sure what it is, but it's like, I'm a woman from Russia or something. I don't know what it is. So,
Sweden.
No, I don't think she's from Sweden. I think she's from Russia or something. And it's like one of those Russian chat room sites, where they like suck people in, and they just comment like crazy, like all day, every day on our comments. So we'll just have to moderate them out and figure it out. But anyways, I got the parlay calculator up now, and we will get Ruffalo here going. Let's see. Of course, we have our best of the live show picks as well. Let me put this up on the board too while we're here, just to show. So, Chris, here's our premium section, and I put this up because Chris Ruffalo, you can see who's right on top of the leaderboards here. Chris Ruffalo, Rod Zawacki, best of the live show. Just so. You want to see who's hot? People are like, I want to see your record. What's your record? What's your ROI? I get these questions all the time. All you have to do is go to the website, click on premium picks. You can click on hottest cappers. It'll tell you over different time frames. Every capper. The leaderboards, that's by sport. And then our cappers get you takes you to a glossary of all the cappers on our sites. A little bit of information about each. But you can see, this is where it's at. But anyways, we have a best of the live show 5-pack right here. Brian is the one that puts the picks in, and he's the one, he calls it best of Mitch's live show, but it's not Mitch's live show. It's just the live show. So I had it the best of the live show, but it kind of ran over here. So I moved it. I changed it to best of live show from the best of live show. Speaking of parlays, boy, I really can't talk about nothing forever, can I? Chris, what kind of parlay you got for us today? We go to the parlay calculator at our website.
I'm going with
we did White Sox Pirates. We did Jazz or Nuggets. We did all those games. We did all those games. I mean, people are asking about them in the questions, but if you go back and watch the replay, you'll see we did all of those games. We do NBA first, baseball second, hockey third is the order it's been. Once football starts, we'll be doing other things too. Anyways, what sports are we in, Chris, today?
just baseball on the money line.
Make it nice and easy on me. Go MLB on the money line. What do we got?
This is a 14 round robin I'm going to do, but I'm going to put about $20 on these 4 dogs. I'm going to go Baltimore, Pittsburgh, Seattle, and San Francisco.
$20 pays $1,432.20. Chris, I wish you best of luck on that parlay. If he hits that, and Pete, and you guys play it, and you don't super chat tomorrow, well, I don't know what this guy's got to do. Thank you for the super chat, Dave R. We appreciate it. So, I understand you just got online. It doesn't mean we stop our show and recap for you. I mean, we have 474 people. You were late for the show, so we'll just stop what we're doing and recap for you. This is what people, I mean, anyway.
That's why if you're on YouTube, you start at the beginning of the show. Then even if you tune in now, you can kick it right back to the beginning and start from the top.
Rod, what do you got?
All MLB today.
Same. All right.
We're going Houston run line. Yanks run line. Cardinals run line.
$20 pays $163.12 at DraftKings. About 8-1 on your money.
Beauty.
I think
Love that.
I think you guys hit your did you guys hit your parlay yesterday? You and Chris?
I hit mine yesterday.
Yeah, and Chris had the
Mike
same one.
made up one.
Chris
we
had
missed ours. That's at Detroit.
Oh. All right.
Yeah, we came close.
Yeah,
Brian,
we were that close.
What do you got for us?
Goddamn Tigers yesterday. that was parlay. Cost me my parlay. Today, 2 Major League Baseballs. Pirates, Giants parlayed and bet separately $100 on each of them.
Which one?
I'm going Pirates and Giants today. Parlay.
Just on the money line?
Yep.
Pirates and the Giants. I think the Pirates are going to get messed up. 173.60 on a $20 bet at BetMGM. See, the different books, different prices. That's the whole beauty of the parlay calculator. You don't have to hunt around for the best prices. It just tells you right here, and then you can bet it right here, depending on what state you're in. You just pick your state and let her rip. It's that easy. All right. Go to my parlay. I already gave one out on the site, of course, but I'll go to the NBA. I like the Nuggets on the money line. I like the over in the Mavericks-Clippers game. And I'll parlay that up with the Yankees on the run line. $20 pays $176.58 at BetMGM. Anyways, we can bring everyone back in here. Oh, we got the wrong one. That's our hockey setup. I hit the wrong scene. That's just me. And then here's everybody. Chris, any pick out there that you wish you would have put in the premium?
Astros minus 2.5.
Rod?
Again.
For me, it was Baltimore money line. I think was almost made it.
Brian? Looks like he's sleeping.
Boston Bruins. Boston Bruins.
For me, it's that over in the Mavericks-Clippers game. Anyways, thanks everyone for joining us. We had a great time as usual. Gave out tons of free picks, and of course, I'll be around at 6:00 Eastern time for our evening show, kind of like before kickoff, And today it actually is because there's no NBA games that start before or NHL games before our late show starts, and most of the baseball games are at night today as well. We'll be starting after the show too, so we'll have a lot of action on tonight's 6:00 show. So be sure to join us. It'll just be me and Tony T in the booth, hosting the drive-by with tons of cappers dropping in. Any of you guys on tonight? Chris, you on tonight?
Yeah.
Rod, you on tonight?
Yeah.
Brian? No?
Yeah.
Yes?
No, not till Friday.
Hard pass on Bitler, but the Puck Dogs will be there with us. Anyways, thanks for joining us again. We appreciate it. Smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and of course, we'll try and act more professional tomorrow. Have a great day.